Hey everybody, I want to make a quick post on this game. I originally wanted to actually show kind of the strengths of the new Lich in 6.87. Who's kind of the range creep now gives 90 XP. As you can see, we're diving here. This is kind of silly. So it's kind of a hidden buff to the Lich because the sacrifice gives him XP. The range creep is much more XP. But actually, I think we lost this game because of Rosh control. Invisibility. That's the main reason I'm doing this post.
Radiant's
so
middle
Ursa
tower
in
is
here.
under attack.
He's moving into the Roshan, and so something that I did that I kind of sensed this, had a feeling, where's the Ursa, moved in, pinged him out, and I believe, yeah, he can grab this Roshan early. Possibly. I think he might be messing this up. So I didn't have mana there. I probably could have killed him, so that was a mistake on my part, but at least I checked the Roshan. It's very important when you're playing, and this is kind of the main point of this video. When you're dealing against the Roshan on the Dire, have your cores make sure to farm your jungle here and stay around this area if you don't know where the Ursa is. And if you're dealing with, if you're the Dire and you're playing against a Radiant Ursa, you want to make sure to farm the Ancients and this neutral camp as well as staying in the bottom lane. Because the Roshan, although he gives a ton less XP now in 6.87, is still really important. Alright, fast forward to this part of the game. So we have the Ursa chasing the Priestess of the Moon. He's going to eventually catch her.
Stupendous!
We can see all this as we were chasing an axe, but he's got a blink dagger, so pretty slippery, even though I do have a haste room. So at this time, the bottom turns back for an arrow.
Yes!
Gets the Ursa, but he does end up getting the kill. The bounty hunter TP's bot to probably help the bottom, but sees the Ursa. So we have ward vision of the Roshan pit, as well as a bounty hunter following an Ursa. So you can't get much more vision than this, as we see the axe get away top. And what happens here is around 12:35. I was like, okay, well he's definitely going to Roche. I TP bot, so I okay, let's move in. Unfortunately, the Slark around the same time actually TP's home, so his TP's on CD, and he won't be able to come in and contest this Roshan. The Storm Spirit, though, is just kind of doing his own thing. His town portal, he's got a town portal score, which is good, but he doesn't TP and he doesn't really see this, and I think we should probably pinged it out and made it a lot more obvious for him to come in. Because these first Roshans, the Aegis of the Immortal, is such a big deal, and he does give a lot less experience now in 6.87, especially in earlier levels, but still gives quite an experience, and contesting against an Ursa can really flip the game. So if we killed him here, which would, spoiler alert, we don't, that could have really changed the dynamics of the game. So you see me come in here, I'm like, okay, the bounty's scouting well. He earlier popped out and then shadow walked back in, and we can see him quite low. So I think I did a mistake. I kind of just threw my Frost Blast as well as my Chain Frost at the start. I think the Frost Blast was good, but the Ursa's going to have time to respond with the Enrage to block 80%.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
And you can see he lifesteals a ton off the Roshan because of the stacks of Fury Swipes that he had. So at this point, I'm out of mana. I'm like, all right, we'll see you guys later. We burned the Aegis immediately, which is nice, but they had the Aegis removal. The Sven comes, the Axe comes, it's a great call. The Sven comes. We're going to see the bounty hunter blown up, and we're going to see the Autumn die as well. And I'm just like, all right, well, I can't really help. But the biggest thing was the initial positioning for that, which really, if we had a core here, just kind of farming our woods, and it's at that point in the game where, yeah, you can probably farm here. The Slark can stick around here and just farm the woods very quickly with Dark Pact. That's really good, and you have to be aware of that Roshan, because we essentially gave up like 3 or 4 Roshans to this game, and that just really put them ahead. So if you're playing against an Ursa and you're on the Radiant, stay around this area, stay farming your jungle, and always try to be aware of when the Ursa's going to go in. And the same goes for if you're Dire. Stay farming this area, keep the wards up here, try to smoke, if you're a 5, check in the pit every now and again early, because those early Roshans can really put the team with the Ursa ahead. Cool, good game guys, and good luck.